Live from PATV Studios, it's the Lyle Style Show. And now, the man with the most style, it's your host, Lyle Style.
I'm Lyle Style, and I have some news. Well, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad though, because, well, my friend, really good friend of mine, he's the co-host of the show, Jason Farnsworth. Well, I mean, it's a beautiful thing because he's gone off to better pastures. He's won't be doing the show for a while because his job is keeping him real busy. He's doing good things at his job. His job is prospering and whatnot. I'm really happy for him. I wish Jason and his family all the best. What he's doing at his restaurant is growing, it's getting bigger, and so he's moving on to better things and whatnot. So we here at PATV wish Jason Farnsworth the best, his family's the best, and we'll miss you, man. And just thank you for being a part of the Lyle Style Show for this year. So we appreciate it. So that was kind of the thing I wanted to say. I wanted to let everybody know that Jason probably won't be co-hosting the show with me for a while. So he's doing good, better things. But we do have a good show because we're gonna have today. We have viewer mail again. Some more tweets that people tweeted into the show, asking us these burning questions. Hopefully, I can answer them for you. And also, we have a guest, Mr. Harper. He's the part of the FasTrac program. He runs that nonprofit organization with the Mayor's Youth in Iowa City, and he's going to be on the show talking a little about what he's doing with FasTrac and how he got started and stuff. So he's going to be our guest for the show. But my producer over here, Emily, she's getting things together, and we're going to start off the show with some tweets from you, the viewers. So we got to do some tweets, and I guess soon as we can get those wrote. Here we got our first tweet here. First tweet came in from a person, didn't write the name down. It says, "What's the last cartoon you drew?" Oh my goodness, that's a pretty good one right there. I haven't been drawing in a while. I haven't been drawing my cartoons in a while. Last time I drew cartoons was back in the 90s. So last cartoon I drew was the Rudy Poo Kids, and that was like a comic strip that I was doing. And so it's been a while. I've been just working on doing the show here and working on my business with greeting cards. So the last one, for everybody to know, is the Rudy Poo Kids. That's the last panel that I drew, and that was a while back ago. But I may draw some more. You never know. Let's see what about that. Okay, we got our next tweet here. We tweet. You got okay. Who would you want to play? No, wait. Who would you want to play you in the movie of your life? Oh man, come on, that's easy. Now, who I've been talking about every time I do this show? My brother, my lookalike, my gabble-dopper. Everywhere. I think that's how you pronounce it. Denzel, come on, man. Denzel, he's got to play me now, my life. Denzel, me and him kind of mess around a little bit, a lot, because he got to play me because, we both got the same type of head, the same facial structure and everything like that. I'm a little bit bigger than he is, though, but that's all right. He can bulk up. But Denzel got to play my life story, and the book, too. I am thinking about writing, since you brought this up, I am thinking about, doing an autobiography about myself. It's very interesting. The Lyle Style Show, Lyle Style, and all the things he's been doing in his life, and from doing the show, from the kids and comic strip to greeting cards to whatever. I did it all. But yeah, Denzel, if you're out there, hey, one of these days I'm gonna call on you. You gotta play me. Okay, our next one. It says, "Dear Lyle, do you have any secret family recipes?" I thought I was going to say something else. I'm glad we ain't getting too personal too personal on this show. Okay, do I have any secret family recipes? Oh wow, that's a another good question. Boy, these people on the Lyle Style Show write some good tweets here. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's good. Okay, my secret family recipes. Well, see, if I tell y'all, I got to kill you. No, I'm just kidding. My secret family recipes. Do I have any? Well, we do. My mom, back in the day, back when I was growing up in Chicago, she did used to cook a lot of different things, and I'm just trying to remember which one it was that she cooked that was really different from me. My main thing is my mom cooked the homemade meatloaf, and I'm a meatloaf lover. I love meatloaf. That's my favorite dish right there is meatloaf. So people remember that I love meatloaf, but I eat meatloaf for days if I could. And she used to make it, really nice with these different ingredients. I don't know what she put in it, but it was so many different ingredients, because it started from homemade ground beef, and she put a mixture of different spices and vegetables and all that type of stuff, celery and all that different type of things, So one of my secret family recipes is homemade meatloaf. So that was one of many. Okay. Oh, we got another one. We got another tweet. Okay, this says, do you have any unusual fears or phobias? Man, these people with the tweets, they writing some good tweets for me. I appreciate that. Okay, fears. Well, I got a fear of falling. I used to have dreams of me falling down a cliff or whatnot. And I don't like spiders and snakes. Remember the song, I don't like spiders and snakes, to doom doom. Yeah, that song right there fixed me right there. I don't like spiders and snakes. You better not have a snake around me or no spiders. And I got a phobia of roaches. Because back in the day when I was growing up as a kid, growing up in Chicago in the projects, roaches were kind of the main thing, in the projects. I remember laying down at night in bed, and next thing you know, I hear some little noise or whatever, turn on light, boom, a whole roaches everywhere and whatnot. They used to fall down from the ceiling. Oh my goodness, I grew up with that, and roaches and rats, running around, so sometimes the roaches used to scare the rats because roaches was getting so big. So you know how bad it was back when I grew up. So yeah, that's one of my phobias is roaches. I don't like roaches because I grew up with that, and definitely don't like spiders and snakes. So that's so yeah. So I guess that's all our tweets that we have for today's show. But you know what? I want y'all to keep writing those tweets for me, because time and time again we're gonna do the segment of viewer mail and what people think and what questions they want to ask Lyle Style. So I appreciate these tweets, and keep writing the tweets, keep sending us the tweets, send us your letters and what you think about the show. We want to hear some background about what you think, and because the show is all about you, the viewer. It's not about me. It's not about Lyle Style. It's about you. And I'm an honest guy. I'm an open book. You know how I am, an open book. I'll try to answer any question you got. And if you want me to write you, I'll write you back. On the internet, tweet. I'll respond to those tweets, whatever. I'm not too busy to make sure that you are taken care of, the viewers. 'Cause I love you, and I appreciate you. What y'all do? Appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate y'all talking about the show, watching the show, giving me feedback with your tweets. And so far, I have some very intelligent viewers, because those tweets were real nice. And they made me think they put some on Lyle Style's mind. Sometimes I need a challenge, sometimes you just need a challenge. You need to just be challenged with things. And y'all challenged me. This is like, wow. I didn't get any crazy tweets this time. I got some really nice ones. So keep on doing that. Keep on writing these tweets in, and let me know what you think about the show. And I want everybody to, to chill, relax. Again, and like I said, a shout out again to Jason Farnworth and his family. I wish them all the best and 1,000 successes to you, Jason, because you and your family deserve it. And so, definitely shout out to my girl, Kathy. She's always watching shows, always supporting me. I love you, girl, and that's good. And keep watching the show too. And all the viewers out there too, that see me and walking down the street and talk to me and say, hey, I saw your show. Hey, I liked your show. Without y'all, Lyle Style Show wouldn't be on this air, wouldn't be on PATV studios. I wouldn't be sitting behind this desk talking to you. Wouldn't be sitting at this desk just having guests. Without y'all, without you, the watching the show, the viewers out there, it would be nothing. Y'all make the show. So I appreciate that, and I love y'all. So with that said, we're going to be coming right back because we're going to have our first guest, Mr. Harper from FasTrac program in Iowa City. He's going to be coming on the show talking about what he's doing, what he's been doing. So don't touch that channel, young lady, young people. We'll be right back.
I am
PATV.
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 I am PATV. Oh, no, I am PATV. You can't laugh. You're supposed to be tough and scary,
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Henri Harper. He's with the FasTrac program, the Mayor's Youth. He's been doing this since 2007, and he's going to talk to us and you, the viewers, about how it got started and whatnot. Hey, Henri, thank you. Thank you for coming down here,
Glad
man.
to be here.
I appreciate that, man. Okay, we talked a little bit, at the break, a little bit about the program, how it started. So you tell the viewers, how did you basically get started doing this?
Well, like I said, I worked at City High School since 1998. I was a juvenile court school liaison. I worked with at-risk students and also facilitated a lot of issues with kids in schools that wouldn't take school serious and needed some additional support and motivation. I did that from 98. Being at the schools and working with a lot of kids, I was finding that a lot of kids was actually graduating, but they weren't doing nothing after high school. And so, and if everyone lived in Iowa City long enough, they know about 2007. Kids were going around like fighting, making bad decisions, not going to school, angry, just wasn't doing what we felt they needed to be doing. So I decided to sit them down and figure out what is it. We have a great school district. We have a great educational system here. So why are you guys not participating? They talk about it. They said, well, we don't feel welcome here. They don't want us here. All we ever hear about is we don't want to get education. We don't want to be involved and all black kids not the same.
Right.
Some black kids they say was fighting, some wasn't fighting. They said, well, what do we do about that? And so they decided, okay, well, let's start our own. We want to show the community and the schools that we not all fighting, we're not all making bad decisions. So they decided to start this program to say, you can't judge all of us the same.
Right.
So we are some students that decided with our families to try to do the right thing. So they created the program, and then along with their parents, we decided how it should look, and they decided how it should look. So and by working with them and talking to them, I realized that program is done all wrong.
Okay.
It's done. It should be done from the individual students and the youth that's in the program. It shouldn't be a program you start it, then you go out and try to sign kids up. We figured out, they're not motivated that way. So what happened with them? They dictate what this program looks like. They dictate what their needs are. They dictate, well, what do I need? If I give you this, that means all I want you to do is go to school and be successful and do what we want you to do. Because as we all know, with education is a foundation. They don't get education. And what we do well here in Iowa City, we got a great education system.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So if they get a good education here, they well, ready to do some better things in their life. So we just focus on the education, going to school and staying out of trouble. And by doing that, they tell me what would it take for you to go to school? What would it take for you to stay out of trouble? So it's my job, to go and find out what that is. So they motivated, stay out of trouble. So it's about holding expectations for them, held high. So ever since 2007, 100% of our kids have gone on to college.
Wow.
Either college or the military or trade school or cosmetology school, or they do something after high school, because what we found out by working with them, once they are motivated on their own terms, they decide what that look like with their own future. So it's not about me telling them what they want to do.
Exactly.
They decide what that look like. I'm feel that programs should be about creating long-term success instead of short-term success.
Okay.
So if the kid themselves not figuring it out, or the family not figuring out what they need to be successful, then what good am I? Why am I working with them? Why are they in this program? So they decide what that look like. So we hold them accountable. So that by doing that, they do the work. And so they've done that. They continue to do that. And like I say, we always adapt. The program is not rigid. It's not, this is the only way to do it. Every kid is different. So whatever you need to do to be successful, and our job is to try to find out what that is. So, and we try to evaluate ourselves like every 3-4 months. So if the kid's not being successful or doing better, then we are doing something wrong. It's not the kid, it's us. So we decided to go take that approach. It's kind of out of the box. A lot of people don't understand the concept behind it, but it works for them.
Right.
And the goal is, if I can get them into a school or college or something after high school, we know then they're gonna blossom. Now they're in an environment, they're gonna hold them accountable. Now they can do or be like all the other kids in the program, or other colleges are doing other things that now they can be successful. So by doing the program, we decided also, by talking to them and listening to them, they talk about civil rights, and they talk about, black people, white people. I live in Iowa. I don't want to go to Iowa. I'm not from Iowa. And okay, well, I said, what that look like? So I said, I'll tell you what. Since you guys talk about civil rights, and you guys think civil rights about black people, reading a book and seeing a movie is not going to get it done.
Exactly.
So we're about modeling. So I'll tell you what. Let's go down south. So you sit around and sit some black schools and talk to some other black kids that's struggling just like you. And they can hold you accountable and say, without making excuses for not doing the right thing. So we decided to do our civil rights tour.
So that's what that's what the next question I asked you about, the civil rights tour that you plan on trying to take kids to this year. Now, you do this every year, or this is the first year that you?
Well, normally we do it on spring break. We've done it for like 6 years.
Oh, okay.
And we usually do it on spring break, but this year we went to the inaugural in January of President Obama.
Oh, wow. But
so we took 28 kids to that in January.
Yeah.
And so we had to move back the civil rights trip to June, because, with the snow, we had to keep pushing it back, because we now will go June the 8th through the 16th, and we taking like 57 people, 45 adults, 45 kids, and 12 adults,
Okay.
So, and that trip came about because we know that they're capable of going to college. We know they're capable of doing something after high school. Well, by sitting around talking to them all the time, I'm not going to get it done, so I need to show them what the civil rights about everyone. Civil rights about everyone. It's not about just black people. It's about civil rights for everyone. So taking them down there and learning that information and understanding, they're accountable to the people that became before them. They're accountable for their own education. Yes, they live in Iowa, but yes, I take them to black schools like Alabama State, Clark, Morehouse, Tuskegee. Yes, we visit all those schools, but you have to remember that in reality is, we all know when it comes to going to college, they're going somewhere close.
Right.
Then they now understand, we got great schools right here in Iowa. The goal is to get them to understand they can actually go to college. So now they know they can go. In reality and financially, they know they will go to school in Iowa. So I always, had that conversation with people like, why you taking them all the way down south? Well, I got to change their mindset about education before I get them to participate in our schools locally. So by changing their mindset, now they realize they're capable of going to school. Now they're going to find a school close. Most of the kids that we work with, you and I, here at Iowa, we got a few going. We got like 4 kids graduating this year going to Iowa.
Oh, good, great, excellent.
And we got some going to UNI, and they go Cole, Mercy. We have kids going everywhere, but the goal is, now they know they can go to college.
Right.
So that's the whole point of doing that. So and when people ask me all the time, why you take them? It's about, if you don't change their mindset, and if they don't feel they're capable or they have the ability to go to college, then I don't care where they go. So my goal is to change their mind and thinking about knowing that they can participate in education after high school.
Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, just a little bit about, now, you're from Chicago.
East St. Louis, Illinois.
East St. Louis, okay, yeah, that's, East St. Louis, yeah. And so you came up here, what, 98?
97. Actually, I
90.
first in Washington, Iowa, then I moved up here in 98.
Oh, okay. So you've been up here for quite some time.
Yeah.
You're definitely Iowan. So, and then have you always had a passion to do this, passion to help these kids, not just, that's just black kids, but kids in general, to try to achieve their goals? Has this always been something you wanted to do, or just something just came about when you came up here?
No, that's something I always had a passion to do, because I like being from East St. Louis, Illinois. It was pretty rough there.
Yeah, quite sure it is.
Coming up there, I didn't care about doing anything after high school. I was just going to do what everybody else did, hustle and make a living, But my thing about when I, went to military, my life, earlier my life was everything in my life was black. I went to the military, then the military taught me that, I have to trust and hold other people accountable for my own existence. Now I really understand that, hey, everybody kind of the same. We got a team together. We got to make it happen.
Exactly.
So by changing my mindset about people in general, I realized that everybody is just the same. We all got our own issues. I tell the kids all the time, so call somebody white and have money and you look like they're doing good, we all got our own issues. It's just different.
Exactly.
So don't think you can sit around and blame and make excuses because you think you're different than anybody else. No, we all struggling. So by me understanding it, I want to teach them the fact that you can't hold everybody accountable for something that somebody else did. People treat you the way you treat them. I'm a little old school about things.
Yeah, me too.
People treat you the way you treat them, and you want respect, you earn respect. If you want people to support you, we have some excellent teachers in this school district, and I always firmly believe that you're a student that walk in the classroom, you want to learn, you're on time, you're ready to participate. Teachers will fall over themselves teaching you. So you got to be ready to learn. So I'm just trying to teach them the simple, basic things about education. You got to be available to learn, and our teachers will teach. In the school district, got that excellent, and that's what they love to do.
Yeah.
So the student got to be ready to learn, and that's what I'm trying to get our kids to understand. One simple philosophy: you can't go in there with attitude. You got to go in there to be willing to learn and be part of your own process.
Exactly.
Of getting a good education.
And once they get the education, they can do what they want. They can grow and be whatever they want to be.
If they get a high school diploma here in our city, they prepared to do whatever they want to do for the rest of their life. I strongly believe that we have an excellent education system.
Yeah, Iowa does has one of the best education system, because I used to work for the school district back in the 90s, and so I've seen a lot of things back in the 90s, and from the 90s to now, things have changed, but they still have a good education system here. They still, for far as one of the best in the country, and I mean, like I said, when I heard about this program, I heard about what you was doing. I said, wow, that's good to see somebody out there working with young kids, diverse kids, people from all backgrounds, white, black, green, whoever is willing to come to your program and be about something and learn and get your education, you're going to work with that person.
Exactly.
So to me, that's a good thing that what you're doing and having success with it. And because, like I said, they get their education and they have that in their head, they go to college so they can kind of go wherever they want to go. They can be where they. Nowadays, you can be. You can make your dreams come true. You can be successful if you want to be that. If you actually want to be successful, don't matter if you're young or old. I'm old school and I'm older, and I'm still growing and living my dream and working towards my goals, my dreams, even though I'm a really older guy. So teaching the young people that it's a good thing. And your program now has changed since you started in 2007 to now 2013.
Well, yeah, because we decided we always adapted as we go. And my goal now is to get kids like in the 5th, 4th grade and follow them all the way up through high school and get all the preliminaries out of the way, all the behaviors out of the way, all the issues they deal with addressing. So when they get to the 9th grade, they're ready to learn. Now they understand their job in school is to get an education, be available, accessible to learn. So I'm trying to get them to understand that. For me, the work is done outside of the school. It's not done once they get to the school building. The kids themselves need to be ready to learn. So in order to do that, you got to do that at home and in the community. And so that's what we try to do with our kids. I don't want to hear any excuses about why you're not participating in school. Teachers don't have time to be a behavioral strategist or behavior modification. Their job is to teach you. So you need to be ready to learn. So I try to hold them accountable to understanding that that's your job and that's your goal, is to be ready to learn. And our teacher would get the job done. They do an excellent job of educating kids. And foundation of the kids' future is their education.
Okay.
So if we can get them here to do that, I strongly believe that they are better prepared to do something special with their life.
Mm-hmm. Now, do the kids that basically come to your program, they come from one home families, just one parent families, or two parent, you know what I'm saying? Is it a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both. Mostly it's kids that word them off, cousins, kids. I try to get a kid earlier. You got a cousin, your cousin not going. So I try to fix school. Sometimes the parents call me and want to be in the program. Sometimes kids want to come and be in the program. Like I say, every kid is different. Only thing I ask them to do is do school.
Okay.
You got to do school. Everything else is preliminary. Everything else is just on the outside. You can be doing sports. You can do on this. But you got to do school. And my goal now with the younger kids is to get them to participate in our curriculum at school, so clubs, be involved in all those things that the school district offers, because I want them to be balanced and well-rounded, whereas we have a lot of excellent programs here. Now, so I'm trying to get most of them to participate. And I strongly believe once they participate, they would do okay. They just won't. A lot of times they just won't do that because it's something new.
Right,
they don't feel comfortable. They don't want to do it. But I'm again firm believer. They walk in with a good attitude, positive attitude. The teachers, the instructors, the directors will follow backwards, trying to make sure they feel comfortable. So they have to do their part. So we're just trying to get them to understand those simple things about understanding how you be successful. All the other stuff we get make it complicated sometimes. But coming out all these math, grade, thinking about how we do this, when it's something come back to old school stuff.
Right, yeah.
Simply,
exactly,
you got to be open and available to learn.
So you got to definitely. I'm learning a lot about your program, and I'm sold already on the program. And I wish you the 100% rate. I wish everybody in the program graduates, get education, go to college, and everything. Because you're doing a good job. Now I want to know: is there a website? Is there anybody wants to get involved with? Is there a website people can go to find out more about this program?
Well, when you Google it, you can just put in FasTrac Iowa City. It'll come up.
FasTrac Iowa City.
And it'll come up, So, yes, we pretty, like I say, the philosophy behind this, a lot of people haven't caught up to the philosophy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People still do programming the old-fashioned way.
Right.
If you know about kids, they different. So you got to adapt to the kids to do programming. The programming just got to be individualized into the point where if we're not being successful, then we're doing something wrong. That's the way we like to look at it. So it's just a little different a way other people do things.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. You're doing a good job, and so people know about the website. Now, June 8th is when you go into the.
We leave June 8th and return June the 15th.
Okay.
So we want 8 colleges, 7 cities, in 8 days.
So people want to know about that. Then they can be involved with that. Go to your website, find out about it. They can get involved and stuff like that. And so, Harper, I want to thank you, man.
No problem.
Thank you for even doing this interview with me, coming down here at the short notice. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it from my heart. And, I want to tell everybody to be involved in FasTrac. If you want to know about FasTrac, go to FasTrac Iowa City on the website. Find out about being involved. Young people, be involved in this program. It's a good program. It's for you. It's not, it's not for us. It's for you, young people. So y'all can be involved with this. Do something. Be positive. Think positive, get your education. It's very important to get the education, get that brain started. So like this young man says, like I said, we want FasTrac to be going strong all over the state. Not just here, but all over the state. So again, thank you for coming on the show, man. So, Dad, we got to go, so I have to wrap this up with you. So we got to go. So you know what? Hey, you want to know a little bit more about what's going on in Lyle Style Show, write us. Let me know your feedback. I'm going to say shout out to my mom, hi mom, to my girl, and I love you. So, you want to say anything quickly? Shout out to somebody?
No, I'm good. You
good?
I'm good.
As always, young people, everybody keep styling and profiling. I love you. Till next time, we out of here.